Hey guys, we are back with some more New Jersey Devils franchise mode. Last time we got kicked out, unfortunately, in the first round of the playoffs. That was rough. And hopefully we can improve this year. And our goaltender situation, uh, it, you could say it got better, you could say it got worse. Because you take a look here at our roster, go to goaltenders, and both of them are at 87 now. So I mean that's good in growth, but now we have to seriously consider who's going to be our goaltender. I mean, obviously, when you look at the potential, it's got to be Prop. But then again, when you look at Prop's stats, he hasn't really been doing the greatest in his NHL career so far. He's been playing like an AHL goaltender actually. And Mackenzie Blackwood, besides that playoff series that we had, he really he wasn't too bad. So, and what's the point of a potential and an overall if you're gonna if like of an elite potential, franchise potential, and an elite overall if you're just gonna play like garbage, you know? So, like there's no overalls in real life. So we have to seriously think about that this season. So I suppose let's get into the draft. I do have a trade in mind. I don't know if I want to make it right away. I don't think I'm going to make it at the draft. I'm going to wait till free agency because with the player that I have in mind, just a couple of the players I have in mind, it just doesn't make sense to trade for them at the draft. So let's just get through the draft right away here as we sim to our pick, which should be somewhere in the middle, late round. Yeah, 19. There you go. So let's just make our pick here. Exact top six. Ooh, a couple of them as well. A power forward and a playmaker. You know what? I think we need a playmaker. Stand Wise. That passing's already up there. It looks like he could be like a mid-70s player actually. Steve Heatley. He's probably like a high 60s, maybe even mid 60s soon. I might take this Wise guy if there's no one else. Let's see. Anyone else of note? Not really. All right, yeah, I'll take the Wise guy here. Literally, Wise guy. Okay, that's great. Medium top six, perfect. Wise guy. Okay, if that guy makes our roster, that's his nickname. I love how we just came up. I just came up with his nickname as soon as we drafted him. Wise guy. Oh, that's kind of amazing. Okay. All right. Let's third round here now. Kygordov, exact top six. Left-handed defenseman. He's probably gonna take a while to develop, but you know what? He's the best that we got at this point. I saw like a whole bunch of bottom sixes up there. Yeah, it might be a weak draft this year, boys. Besides our first round pick, I don't think we're going to get too much out of this draft. Let's see, potential-wise, yeah, a bunch of bottom six. That could be a top five, though. Or not top five, what am I saying? Top nine. There's a grinders are safer for a top nine. Yeah, we'll take this JC Yip guy with our fourth round pick. Low top nine grinder. There you go. Yeah, not too much to work with here, boys, but we'll make the best of it. I think that other guy will still be there because it said he wasn't going until the sixth round. Yeah, we'll take this Richards guy. Theo Richards. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Pick him. Low top nine, yep. As I figured. So, as we get towards the later rounds here, I don't think we'll have a good option here, boys. As a high seventh, there's an AHL start. I'll take a chance on this guy. AHL starter, he could be something. Low starter, yeah, there you go. That's some trade value there, at the very least. I mean, we already got our goaltender situation figured out, so yeah, that's definitely trade value. Not really anything too notable here. We'll just take this exact seventh in Sunquist. Yeah, low seventh. Okay, so not the greatest draft, obviously. Could have been better, but I'm not complaining. Didn't get any AHL potential skaters there, so that's good, I suppose. Let's get to the re-sign phase now, and this is gonna be an interesting one, boys. We got Petrangelo coming up. We got Henrique. We've got Blackwood. Who else? Who else? Palmieri. We got Soderberg coming up. I don't know if I want to sign him yet. Dahlin, right? All right. Hopefully these guys don't want too much. All right. Wise guy accepted. Lappin, Chubasov, Jansen, Novoselic, Stenlund, Olsen. There you go. There's our day one signings. I kind of just wanted to skip around there for a minute and get all the small guys signed, so that now that leaves all of our 80 overall or higher players remaining to be signed. So first off, all right, who do we sign first here? I think it's got to be. All right, let's just see what everyone wants. Soderberg, I think I can release. Yeah, he wants too much. All right, Petrangelo. So 7.8 for 4 years. Kyle Palmieri, 5 mil for 4. Henrique, 4 years, 6.2. Miles Wood, 3 years, 2.6. Quenneville, one-way deal. I'll hold off on him. McLeod. Liljegren. Alright, so Liljegren's good. His salary, alright, his salary doesn't jump all the way up there, but it gets up there. So we'll give him 3 years. Actually, yeah, you know what? He's good offensively. 3 years at 1.5 for Liljegren. Bastian, let's see. Yeah, I want to re-sign Bastian. Who am I kidding? 3 mil. Okay, so his salary doesn't go up any. I'll wait on Bastian. Dahlin got a sign. Alright, so yeah, his salary jumps up there. I'll get Dahlin at 4 years for 5.5. Yeah, that'll work for him. And then I'll get Petrangelo as well. Now here's the thing. I don't want him going until he's 35 on this contract. I'll get him for 2 years at, let's say, 7.25. That might work out for him. All right, let's see. Forward-wise, I want to sign Henrique. I don't want to sign until he's 35, though. I'll get him for 2 years at, I don't think he'll accept 6 mil. He might 6.1. And you know what? That's a lot of money. Let's simulate one day just to see how much we have left to work with. And we have to keep in mind our buyout penalty of Clarkson. So there you go. Henrique, Petrangelo, Dahlin, Liljegren. Perfect. Okay. So there's the first round of NHL players, and that takes up like 20 mil. We only have 22 mil left to work with, minus the buyout, so 20. Okay, so we have to be careful here. We have to be careful here. And we still have to re-sign Blackwood as well. Okay, so I'll offer the UFAs first. I definitely want Palmieri back. Yeah, gotta get Palmieri back. Yeah, 4 years, that works out for him. I'll give him 4.4 for 4 years. Hopefully that works out for him. I gotta get Blackwood signed, boys. I have to. But you know what? That overall jump. If you guys remember what happened with Wedgwood and Rachavina, when a goaltender has a good season like that and they just get that random jump that doesn't match their potential, I just want to sign Blackwood for 1 year here because I want to see what he does this year along with Prop. So I'll sign him to 4.1 for 1 year. Hopefully that'll work for him. Don't think we're short for money yet. So we still got to sign Soderberg, Wood, Quenneville, McLeod, Bastian. Yeah, gotta sign McLeod, gotta sign Bastian. 4.3. I'll give you the 3 years actually. At 3.8. Let's see if we could do that for him. I got to get Wood back as well. All right, so Wood doesn't want that much. That's good, I suppose. Let's see if we could go 2.3 for him. And then we'll simulate one more day just to see how much money we have. I wouldn't imagine a whole lot, honestly. I don't think more than like 5 mil. I don't think we have more than 5 mil. I don't think we'll be able to sign Soderberg. But you know what? That's all right. I knew what I was getting myself into there. Miles Wood accepted. Palmieri accepted. Blackwood accepted. McLeod accepted. Perfect. Okay. So all those players are back. Let's see. 9.9. Oh, really? Okay. But subtract 2 mils. So technically, around 8 mil left. Yeah, around 8 mil. So we might be able to sign Soderberg, actually. We might be able to. We'd be putting ourselves in a rough spot, but we might be able to. I'd sign Bastian and Quenneville before Soderberg because I want to have Quenneville for playoff depth because he is really good offensively. He's got that offensive awareness, the passing, the shot. It's just his defensive category that keeps him from being in the NHL. So he's good. He's a good replacement for any players who we lose in the playoffs. Bastian, can I get you at 2.4? That'd be good. And I think with that, yes, that is all the players once Soderberg is signed. So I think, yeah, we can sign Soderberg. Okay, that's good. That's good. 3 point. Here's the thing, though. We're not going to have room in free agency if we sign Soderberg. So I'll get these two out of the way first, and then we'll make a decision on Soderberg. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, we got him. Bastian and... Ooh, Bastian rejected. Okay. Yeah, so 2.4 wasn't enough for him. So we'll go back in there to negotiate with Bastian. Yeah, gotta negotiate with him. I'll get him at 2.7. Yeah. That's good for him. And then, so 2.7 minus 9.6. That's roughly, again, that's roughly like 8 mil right there left. Minus the buyout, so 6 mil. And then Soderberg, he's roughly 3.5 if I could get him at a discount. So that's like 2.5 left in free agency. That's pushing it, but I think I could do it if he's still got that exact top 9, so I'm not worried about Soderberg, at least not right now. So yes, I will offer him that, and hopefully both of these guys sign. Advance a day. Let's see. Soderberg accepted. Bastian accepted. Perfect. So I believe that is everyone signed. We'll just get one last look at it here. 5.2 minus 2. So yeah, roughly 3.5 mil to work with in free agency if we need to. Prospects. Anyone else that I want to sign? 71 Crosby. Yeah, you know what? I could sign Chad Crosby for sure. And then I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for sure. Okay. Continue. Oh, wait a minute. Unsigned players. What's that about? it keeps telling me that I have an unsigned player. Is that an RFA or a UFA? No, we don't have unsigned players. We just have unsigned rookies. No, we do not have unsigned players. At least not what I'm seeing. Not what I'm seeing, game. No, we don't have unsigned players. What? Freaking game. Okay. Yeah, we can advance into free agency, see who is there. Okay, so Derek Stepan, Bukestad, Little, Stahl, Petrie, Strawman, Phaneuf, Reeves, Demers, Gergensons, Marchessault, Reed, Byron, Vetrano. Okay, so it's a decent free agency. No studs, it looks like, but you got a few good centers right here: Stepan, Bukestad, and Little. Then you got a couple good defensemen: Stahl, Petrie, Strawman. We do have cap space to sign one of these defensemen down here, but and maybe even Little, but we don't need forwards, I don't think. If anything, I'd be looking to sign a defenseman, and I don't know. We'd have to give them more money than a little bit more money. So I think I'd rather honestly trade for a defenseman if we need one. And I don't want to do it. Yeah, I don't think we need anything from free agency, boys. I think we can move on to the next season. As much as we do need a trade, I don't want to make it right now when the offseason jump hasn't happened yet. Let's see. Just one more time. Let's check out our contract situation. Overall, let's see. So what would be our roster going into next year here? So Hall, Balcers, Patrick, Palmieri, Henrique, Soderberg, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, perfect. So forward-wise, we're good. Defensively, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. Okay, so we're solid in the positions. We have everything covered. We just we need to see what the offseason jump looks like. So you know what? We can make a trade if we have to. I'm not going to be doing anything in free agency this year. I'd rather just hold on to that cap space if we need it, right? So, yeah, I'm not doing anything in free agency, boys. We're going to skip ahead to the starting year number 6. All right, boys, we are in year number 6 now. Man, this Jimbo's flying by. And let's go to the roster moves, see who is on the team here. So goaltenders, Prop and Blackwood. That's gonna be. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun year, boys. This is the year that will determine. This might be the year that determines Prop's future here, boys. Because, as I said, the last couple of years he has not done well at all in the NHL at the NHL level. And as an 88 overall, he has no more excuses. He needs to get those W's and get those saves going and just really overall improve massively over last year and the past couple of years, really. Mackenzie Blackwood should be an interesting one because he's now an 87. I don't know what will happen to him at the end of the year, though, because that's a pretty significant jump for a fringe starter who was an 84 overall last year. So, yeah, I'm thinking that's morale for the most part, bringing him up to an 87. But we'll see what happens at next year's offseason, but that's a while away from now. Let's send Golubev down. Yep, that's our defensive core for sure. Ekblad can stay down there as the depth defenseman. We could call him up if needed. Let's see, forwards. Valeno is a 90 overall, boys. He's an official first-line center now. Woo, boy, all right. That's good. That is a good thing. Let's send Spears, Quentinville, Lappin down. There you go. And, yeah. Yeah, we're looking good. We are looking good. Do we have an extra defenseman? I think so. No, we have an extra... Oh, okay. I thought we had an extra skater for some reason, because I saw 21 skaters on the thing when I was sending them all down, and then we called up one skater, so I thought we might have 19, but all right, never mind. Yeah, Valeno, Hall, Patrick, Balcers, sort by fours, right? Yeah. Henrique, Palmieri, McLeod, Wood, Bastian, Pajot, Zaka, Soderberg. So, I mean, that's a pretty nice forward core right there. That is an insane depth at forward. Defensively, Petrangelo, Juleson, who's an 88, Dahlin, who's an 87. So he didn't get the jump I hoped for, but hopefully he can grow a little bit during the season. Zaboral stayed in at 86. Severson's an 84. So I don't know what to do with this guy. I really don't. He's not particularly happy here, but he's got that 90 for poise, and he's got the 84 offensive awareness. If I put Severson on the power play instead of Zaboral, because here's the thing, Zaboral doesn't have great offensive awareness, and offensive awareness is part of what is one of the most important offensive categories. So, I mean, yeah, he's got that passing, puck control, and that shot power. But then when you take a look at his stats, he doesn't really live up to that to those puck skills or that shot capability. You know, everything is in the offensive awareness for as far as offense goes. So he's more of a defensive defenseman. Same thing with Juleson, I think. Yeah, same thing with Juleson for sure. He's more of a defensive defenseman. Same thing with Dahlin, honestly. He's got the puck control. He's got the shot power, but other than that, he's pure defense. So really our only offensive-minded defensemen are Liljegren, Severson to a degree, and Pietrangelo. So we kind of have to rely on our right-handed defenseman to get those points this year. Because our left-handed defenseman, well, Juleson's right-handed, but you know what I mean. Pietrangelo right-handed, Severson right-handed, and then Liljegren right-handed as well. So we have to rely on those guys to get points on the back end. Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting year this year, boys. I will do the lines, and I'll see you guys in 1 second. All right, boys, so that took a while, but I figured out the lines. So Balcers, Veleno, Patrick as the first line. That is looking filthy, as usual. Hall, Henrique, Palmieri, Wood, Pajot, Bastian. I will change Bastian to a right wing. Zaka, Soderberg, McLeod. So, the reason I decided to put Bastian up here, he actually has a higher offensive awareness, 87, than McLeod, 81. So that should get something done there. And then Zaka's not the greatest offensively either, so I put him down there on the 4th line, and he's great. He's a great checker with that 93 for body checking. And then defensively, we have Dahlin, Pietrangelo, Zboril, Juleson, and Severson, Liljegren as the bottom 6. And then power play, Hall, Veleno, McLeod, Patrick, Pietrangelo. And then Balcers, Zaka, Pajot, Liljegren, and Severson. So Liljegren's there because of the 94 for offensive awareness. Same thing with Balcers, 95. So hopefully those guys can bring these 3 up there. And then this power play is just Studley with Hall, Veleno, come on now, Pietrangelo, Patrick, and then McLeod's in there to be the net front presence as the 91 for body checking. Obviously, hopefully he doesn't body check the goaltenders, but you know, he's that good net front presence. Four-man power play, Veleno and Hall, Pietrangelo and Severson, and then Pajot and Balcers, and then Dahlin and Liljegren. 3-man penalty kill, or not 3-man penalty kill, just regular penalty kill. Patrick and Bastian, Dahlin, Pietrangelo, and then Henrique, Soderberg, Zboril, and Juleson. And then 3-man penalty kill is Patrick, Dahlin, Pietrangelo, Henrique, Zboril, Juleson, and then 4-on-4, Veleno and Hall, Dahlin and Pietrangelo, Henrique and Balcers, Zboril and Juleson. Then third line, Patrick and Palmieri, and then Severson and Liljegren. 3-on-3 is Veleno, Dahlin, Pietrangelo, Patrick, Zboril, Juleson, Henrique, Severson, Liljegren. And then extra attackers are Hall and Wood. Shootout is Hall, Balcers, Veleno, Patrick, and Henrique. So, and then in net, starting, is Christian Prop. I want to give this guy the chance, all right? Every year is a new year. So, but if he does not perform, boys, I'm just going right back to Blackwood. That's as simple as that. Blackwood has proven to be the better goaltender so far, even though he's a lesser overall and has the much lower potential. So, yeah, that's about it, boys. I'll leave you guys there. And if you have any line changes or suggestions for trades, leave them in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one.